Glory to God. All right, Eagles Super Bowl champions. First and foremost, that's what's going on right now. You know, I'm talking about making history. Philly got the championship. Man, you know, fooling with that boy Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. Man, they might get another one. Know what I'm saying? This year, fooling with them young bucks. All right, but anyway, I'm here to review Taizai chapter 253. I think it's titled Holy Grace. Hold on. Lost Grace. That's what it's called. Lost Grace. All right, so sunrise. See Elizabeth looking out the window, poking that thing at. Just wait for me, Meliodas. 2 days remaining until Elizabeth's curse activates. Okay. All right, they're at the boar's head. I see Elaine. She's thinking of Bond. King has his hand on her forehead, attempting to comfort his sister in her time of need. Indiana's right here. She says, Elizabeth. She looking down. King got his hand on her head too. He says, Captain, Bond, you two, please come back to us. What the hell is this? This Gother? Oh, this Gother's body parts. She says, this is Merlin fooling around with different parts of Gother's body, I guess. She says, your creator was a genius. I'm trying to fix and add stuff to you, but you're so masterfully designed that it's proving difficult. And Gother says, oh, Merlin, I have a request. And she says, hey, Gother, didn't you listen to what I just said? Don't ask me to improve your performance because I might not be able to do so. And he says, to be honest, it surprised me how quickly this little kid is understanding stuff. I wonder how far this flower will grow. He's quoting someone. I'm not sure who, though. And he said, I like that a lot. Uh, and she says, what can I do? I will try it, but I cannot guarantee it. In this ominous panel of Gother, followed by a panel of Merlin staring at Gother, just her eye, and a little smidge of her nose. So I'm assuming something's going on right now. Oh, he told her what he wanted. Okay, all right, that's what it was. And she says, "Are you mad? Is that your request? Is that related to that thing you once told me of when you were part of the Ten Commandments that ended the Holy War?" Okay, now scene switch to Escanor. Oh, it must be getting closer to midday because he got some muscle on right now. And I think Hawk says, "Are we really going to fight Meliodas?" Escanor says, "And what about it? If they really come, we can deal with them. Meliodas and Lady Elizabeth are doing what they're doing because they care for one another. Can't we do something that doesn't involve violence?" Escanor says, "I'm jealous of them." Hawk replies, "What? Why do you say that?" And Escanor says, "Hawk, what does Lady Merlin think about me?" He says, "Merlin? What she thinks of you. By day, a mustached man full of muscles and vigor, and by night, a mustached man that's small and weak." And Escanor says, "That is simply an explanation of what I am. Indeed, I can be most attractive to the majority of women, but if I'm not to the one I love, then it's all for naught." And Hawk says, "Where did all that come from? Why don't you ask her directly if you're so confident?" He says, "I cannot." And Hawk says, "Why not?" And he says, "Maybe you could ask her for me? Is this the way you ask for help?" And he got Hawk suspended in midair. He turns around because he hears a loud noise in the back. He says, "I must say, by day it is quite noisy in here." Excuse me. And scene switched to a bunch of guys in a bar. celebrating being with the four archangels. It says, they say, while we're with the four archangels, we will not lose. The victory of this holy war is in our grasp. And Margaret Reducio says, lowly humans of any age keep drinking this poison and cause a commotion. Only they are capable of brewing this. The goddess clan isn't able to do poison like this whatsoever. This poison is okay for children, right? But he really took control of a child's body. I just thought that was like a small man. Uh, Margaret Ducio says they're tipsy. Cast a spell on his or herself. Uh, Burger Buggerline, Bugarlin, Bugarlin. All right, and she says much better. All right, so I guess she just snapped, just snapped him or herself out of the trance that the alcohol had him in, or her in. And someone says, "You, this aura." All right, so now we're back to Hawk and Escanor. Well, the materials required to fix Gother have been bought. Let's go back. I really meant it when I asked for your help. Can you do it? I already told you. You simply need to ask her. It seems we have guests. Hawk says, what? And oh, yo. So that's who she was reading. She was reading. He or she caught a whiff of Escanor's energy. And now he or she is about to descend on Escanor. Who is there? Who are you? That's what he or she says. And Escanor just looking like, man, I'm Escanor. What's your name? He says, you. You are one of the four archangels. Who is it that took the body of the king's daughter, Margaret? And he or she says, where were you during the night? It looked like Escanor just jumped and went somewhere. Oh, okay. So he just jumped from in front of him or her and on top of a roof. And he says, I'm sorry. It pleases me greatly when smaller folk look upon me from below. This nigga here, man. This nigga Escanor. Was he at the meeting last night? And he or she thinks back to small Escanor. He or she says, no. And Escanor says, let me introduce myself once more. I am Escanor, the sin of pride of the seven deadly sins. I didn't feel it last night. How were you able to hide your power? I didn't hide it. My power simply does not manifest itself during the night. He or she, you know what, I'm going to just say she, since it's in a girl's body. She says, I was right. Well, no, because it's a he controlling her. But that'll be weird, like looking at a girl as pretty as Margaret and being like, he. Yeah, I'm going to just say he. He said, I was right. Let me guess. After the sun rises, your strength slowly increases, and at around noon, it reaches its highest. And Escanor says, oh, it seems my curse is notorious inside the goddess clan. Your curse? Don't talk like that. You, from whom did you steal that power from? Yo, is this really about to happen, son? Yeah. That nigga Escanor blocking everything with his hands, bro. Like, nigga look casual as all hell, too. He says, what the hell do you want? You have no reason to attack me so suddenly. Aren't humans and goddesses allies now? And he says, answer my question, Escanor. He says, I don't understand what your question is. Hey, you of the four archangels. You must be confused. Even though you're in the body of a princess, you are quite agile. Oh, yo. Escanor just like shifted behind him, started bear hugging him. But one of the other archangels just came up from behind. Yeah, what? Hawk is like, what? And Escanor says, what swiftness? Haha, you really think you can follow my movements? Wait, hold on. What was that? Oh, snap. Okay. So that wasn't. That's not another one. That's him. Oh damn. All right. Says, haha, you really think you can follow my movements? And Escanor's shirt just ripped all up. He like, huh? This power is a blessing given by the supreme deity to the four archangels. It's similar to the decrees given by the Demon King to the Ten Commandments. Have you heard about them? Mine is Flash, Sariel's Tornado, Tamio's Ocean, and the last one is okay. So that's why they so said, I see where this is going now. Sunshine, the blessing of my dead brother, male of the four archangels. His strength would rise starting at sunrise, and when it was around noon, he took pride in himself as someone that even I could not possibly hope to be on par with. But my brother was defeated by the Ten Commandments. Eh? His blessing went missing. You're saying that this blessing is the power that I possess? If any human receives a blessing by the supreme deity, their body will be shattered into pieces. You should be aware of that. Be careful, human. If you don't wish to die, get rid of that blessing immediately. And Escanor says, I'm not interested. See that pride on his back? Sunshine is a power that lies within me since I was born. So you say this blessing is meant only for the goddesses. And that means that I am the very strongest. Be grateful as long as I am on your side. Victory is guaranteed. Escanor's pride knows no bounds. So Hawk says. And Reducio's getting ready to fire a blast, apparently. But now he's looking like he's reconsidering. Says, ha ha ha, I like your attitude. In that case, do try to be useful. And Escanor says, ha ha, you're such a loser. As long as you don't get in my way. Conflict is unavoidable. The link between both runs deep. The magical power Sunshine was once upon a time a blessing to male of the four archangels. Even them cannot fright the pride. I'm assuming this is supposed to say even they cannot fight the pride and not fright and not them. Okay, all right. That was a pretty dope chapter, man. Get this interaction between Escanor and Reducio. Nice lines from Escanor. Little, um, not little. It's actually a pretty big reveal, but I guess it's not too significant to me and possibly the rest of the fan base because a lot of people predicted this that Escanor's power may have derived from the goddesses, but I don't think anybody actually predicted that it may have belonged to one of the four archangels. But if someone did, then I guess I just don't remember. But yeah, it's pretty dope chapter, man. Pretty dope chapter. To people watching. Confirms that Arthur didn't forget Bond. How could he forget Bond? What? Blessings versus commandments. Um, man, I don't know, man. Gotr's request. That's hard to say, bro. Uh, yeah, I thought this was a pretty good one, man. I don't know what Bow's on. Uh, but as far as Goto's request, I'm really not sure what to say. But a real heart, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I assume that's what you were getting hyped for. But yeah, it just didn't materialize in that way. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Get back to Fortnite. Get back to Fortnite. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Like the stream. Or dislike it if you dislike it. Subscribe. Put some comments in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Do that thing to the stream on all fronts. Go tell your friends about me. Say that thing. You know what I'm talking about? We them boys. Shout out to all my niggas. I love all my niggas. And I'm chunking at the deuce. To the south end and out. And I should cut it off as soon as I said it, man. Should cut it off as soon as I said it. All right, take two. Goodbye, YouTube. Smooches.